Hey everybody, Mark Agnesi here for Gibson TV, and today I'm in West Hollywood, California, outside of one of the world's most famous music venues. Now, since 1957, Doug Weston's Troubadour has been the site of most of your favorite artists' debut LA performance, not to mention countless numbers of live albums, band reunions, and even a couple of chance encounters at the bar that have helped shape music history. My friend, stand-up comedian and podcaster Dean Delray is here to give me the tour and the history of this iconic venue. Let's go check out the Troubadour. So we're here in the front bar of the Troubadour. My friend Dean Delray is here. What's happening, buddy?
What's going on, buddy?
You're in a unique position because long before you were a stand-up comic, you were a musician out here doing it as well, and you've actually had the opportunity to play this room both as a musician and a stand-up comic.
I was in this band at the time up in San Francisco, and we thought, let's book a mini tour. We had some guy that was going to back us. So
it's always a guy.
Yeah, always those guys, you know.
Yeah.
So we booked like 6 dates up the coast, and it ended here. And he booked a tour bus for us. So here we are, an unsigned band, and we pull up in front. We got a tour bus. There's like 20 people. You know, when I first heard about it, of course, it was like GNR, Wasp. You know, Wasp did, I think, a blood drive here. There's all these, you know, crazy shows here all the time that were really monumental. And so the first time I played here, it was just kind of like, wow, this room has got it. It's got the magic, you know? I played at all the rooms across America, and this one and the Fillmore really feel magical to me.
What is it about it? Can you put it in words what it is about this?
It's weird because it's a short throw, so the people are right in you. Yeah. And you can kind of just go all over in this place and hang. It had a hang to it, and the sound was always incredible.
Yeah, good sound.
That was the thing. The sound here was unreal. And it's just like a wood, it's like a cabin.
Yeah, I mean, it's so of its era, but it's still kind of timeless even now. All the wood, I don't know, like roadhouse vibe of this place.
Yeah, like we step in here and you have no idea that you're in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
It feels like you could be in Tennessee somewhere.
Yeah.
The whole place. Here's the thing. Either I want to be on stage here, or I want to be there, or I want to be there. In here, I'm too old for now. I'm just like, this guy spilled a drink on my jacket.
Can you believe it?
Old school, it was me in there. You know what I mean? Someone spilled on it, you go, all right, rock, you know. But now I'm like, this guy just stepped on my Pumas. You know?
It's a big stage, man.
It is big, and it's got a fantastic sound, but a big stage. I mean, look how wide this is. This is like a real stage.
Yeah, this is, for a club, this is pretty huge.
This is my favorite, the neon.
Yeah,
because when you look at those old photos of all the groups playing here, there's the neon, man, you know? And it reminds me a lot of the Comedy Store and the Roxy. They all had these neons, like old school rock and comedy in Hollywood. It's just neons. But that's just beautiful. And the color's perfect, blue.
So cool.
It is, it really is.
Bob Dylan would show up unannounced and jump on stage with people, and Led Zeppelin would come over after a sold-out show at the Forum and jump on stage. Have you been here for any of those kind of crazy nights?
The thing I like is when a band wants to do a surprise show, they always pick this.
It always ends up being here.
Yeah, which I love. I recently was at the Black Crowes one. So the Black Crowes, after all these years, the brothers decide to get back together. One of the greatest things I love about this room, they got the stairway.
This has got to be the staircase.
Yeah.
That takes you up to the green room.
That's the one, man. And I'm telling you, the crowd's here, and you just see the first guy come down. It's usually the drummer.
Usually.
Yeah, because he's got to get his shit set up. And the crowd just goes crazy, you know? That's a magic stairway. It really is.
So cool. Maybe we'll walk up there, see if we can poke our heads in the green room.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is the green room.
Yeah.
Swanky.
You know, it's funny is it's not big, but it works perfect. You got long couch to chill on.
Oh, and there's that
The window.
little bird's eye window out on the stage.
Yeah, so if it's sold out, it's a great view. But if you got 20 people,
You want to stay up here?
just kind of up here like, oh man, not tonight.
Yeah, they're coming. They're
Yeah.
still coming. One band and a couple of friends, and this is
Yeah.
a full house up here.
I've seen it in here like 30, 40 people up in here.
I was going through the list of bands who played their debut performances, their debut LA performances, and they've been here. I mean, we're talking like Elton John,
Oh, yeah.
Neil Young,
Yeah.
James Taylor, Joni Mitchell, Pearl Jam, Metallica.
Yeah.
I mean, it just, the list goes on in this room. It's just so crazy.
Well, when you think about Elton John, he's basically unknown, and he's booked here for like, I think it's like 7 nights or something. He comes in and blows the roof off the place, and then it's just sold out the next, the run, and he becomes a star right here in America.
Shower.
Yeah, gotta have that, man, when you're on the road, you know?
So these are the bleachers.
Yeah, the church pews or
Oh
whatever.
man,
Right?
I've seen some action. Oh
But
wow,
look at this, man.
That's the shot right there. Tell me a little bit about like comedy in here, because this room has had its fair share of comedic moments too, not just bands.
Yeah, Cheech and Chong.
Cheech and Chong
Cheech
got
and Chong.
discovered by Lou Adler
It's nuts.
at the Troubadour.
Right. When I was a kid, I got these Cheech and Chong records. A lot of people asked me how I got into comedy, and it was really Cheech and Chong. No idea that they were acting these out, 2 guys on stage. Had no idea. I just thought they were in a studio. They just do these bits, you know, class, you know. They were doing it right in here, in front of an audience, sitting in chairs, smoking early Colombian reefer, and just people laughing their heads off at Cheech and Chong. That stuff is so cool, man. Typically, this wouldn't be your ideal comedy room because you want a low ceiling and everything to get that tight laughs, but this room definitely has a vibe for comedy also. I mean, I was in here and I was like, I would do a special in here in a minute. It would mean so much to me too to do it in here other than like some big theater or whatever.
No. I mean, Henley and Felder
Right here.
met at
Right
this
Yeah,
bar. The
right
Eagles
here.
kind of started right somewhere in this 10 feet.
Start writing songs for, you know, Linda Ronstadt, Jackson Brown's down here. You know, cool celebrities are hanging in here. You got Dan Tana's next door. It's a total thing.
Oh man, so I can't believe I've never been up here. There's a whole other bar up here.
I know, it's like I said, it's totally underrated. You got this beautiful view of Santa Monica, and you look at these booths. This is where you kind of hope to come up and talk to the A&R guy after the set.
But that happened here, man. This was a place where that stuff happened.
Really did, man. This sign, you know, giant marquee.
Yeah.
Giant marquee, your name on that thing. People all day driving down Santa Monica. Dude, I saw you're playing the Troubadour, and can I get on the list?
Can I get in the loft? Can I get a sticker?
Can I get the sticker? There was a thing happening in here that started blowing my mind, and one of the first ones was the Strokes.
Yeah.
And that's the first time I saw in a long time leather jackets, guitars, and just rock. It was like Kings of Leon, the Yeah Yeah Yeahs, all that thing started hitting, and this was a rock shop, man. It was like really, really cool. And that Strokes show I saw here, I think it was their second record release. They had the record release party in here, and it was just pure madness. Here it is right here, the Strokes. Here it is that night. Wow. What's that, Mr. T-Doll? Look at that. He's biting the head off of Mr. T-Doll.
Such a great band. Oh, Chili Peppers set list.
Oh. Look at that.
2011.
2011. That's another one of those, dude, did you get in, man? The Chili's.
Sir Psycho Sexy and Give It Away. It's the encores.
Yeah.
That's a good set.
Yeah. Like I said, I played this room and told my guys the next day, I'm moving down here. 35 years old. I felt I'm alive in here. I seen it in San Francisco. I saw all the great venues close because of landlord greed. And that city was just boring. There's no more artists. What happened to all the artists and the crazies? You need balance.
Certain amount of crazies. And
Yeah,
artists.
yeah. You need balance. You gotta have some crazies. You gotta have some rockers.
Yeah.
You gotta have some hippies. You gotta have some metalheads. You gotta have some techies. You gotta have balance. But if it's all one thing, it's like you're living in a robot. You're a robot. You're just like go to work, go home.
Well, Dean, I want to thank you for coming out and giving me a show around this place, man. It's such an incredible room. Hopefully, hopefully someday we'll get to see music in here again.
Or do comedy or anything. Just hang out.
This is about as LA as it gets, man. It's cool
It
to
really
be in
is. It really is, man. It's super iconic, and it's one of the things I love about LA. Troubadour, you know. Thanks for having me, dude.
Thanks.
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too, man.
Yeah. Last time we saw each other, we were rocking out with Bill and
At the Forum.
and Conan.
It was kind of like this.
Yeah.
Nobody there.
Nobody there.
Kind of like all my gigs. For more information on how you can help save this stage, their calendar of live streaming performances, and more history on the room, check them out online at troubadour.com. That does it for me. I'm Mark Agnesi for Gibson TV. We'll see you guys next time at another iconic music destination on another episode of The Scene. Peace.